UGC or user-generated content is simply natural-looking videos created by everyday users of products. But in recent times, UGC has been a tool for brands to reach out to their audiences in a more authentic way. See, in a sea of high production and highly edited videos, a natural-looking, low-effort video just stands out. And brands are paying users anywhere from $100 to $500 per UGC video. That is per video. But here's what's changing. AI can now do this in minutes. Same authentic look, same raw feel, zero filming.
We're talking about AI avatars that look like real people.
Voiceovers that don't sound robotic.
Scripts written for scroll-stopping hooks.
And videos that get made before your coffee gets cold.
UGC ads work because they don't look like ads. And AI has finally gotten good enough to fake that authenticity convincingly. In this video, I'm going to walk you through a 3-step workflow to create UGC-style ads using AI, from concept to final video, so you can produce content that converts at a fraction of the cost and time. So whether you're a brand, a marketer, a creator looking to scale, this is the stack you need to know. So hit like and subscribe for more videos like these, and let's begin. Creating UGC ads using AI is a 3-step process. Step 1 is create your AI influencer. Step 2 is place your product. And step 3 is create the ad itself. So let's get into it. Step number 1, create your AI influencer. In this step, all we're trying to nail down is the look of your AI influencer. We'll create 2 AI influencers, one male and one female. And for now, all we'll be doing is generating images of these influencers. At the time of recording this video, the 2 best image models are Nano Banana Pro and GPT Image 2. I'll be using GPT Image 2 here since it produces slightly more natural looking pictures. I'll now go to ChatGPT. I'll click on this plus icon and I'll click on create images and go ahead and write my prompt. By the way, you can also use these models from websites like OpenArt and Hixfield as well. Now, here's the first prompting framework I'll be giving you. Let's read out the prompt. Create a UGC influencer followed by a bunch of parameters. There's gender, age, ethnicity, background, style, camera placement, coverage, aspect ratio, and additional details. Now, let me explain each of these parameters and what they actually mean. Gender is pretty straightforward, male, female, whatever you want to type over there as gender. Age is also straightforward, but depending on what product you're trying to market, you need to mention the age according to that product. Like for example, if I were promoting an energy drink for Gen Zs, I will probably add a 20 to 25-year-old influencer. But if I were promoting a hearing aid device, I would probably choose an influencer who's like maybe 50 or 60 years old. Then we have ethnicity, which is what they look like and where they're from. You can type Indian, Asian, American, African American, whatever it is. Next up, we have style. Style is, by the way, consistent for all UGC prompts. So the style over here is natural, realistic, phone camera, whatever it is. We are tending more towards the natural side rather than something more stylistic. Next up, we have camera placement. Do you want your influencer holding the phone like a selfie stick, or do you want the camera stationary on a table or somewhere like that? Next up, we have coverage. Coverage is how much of the influencer's body is shown in that image. Is it a half body shot? Is it a facial close-up shot with only the shoulders showing? Or is it a full body shot? Next up, we have aspect ratio, which again is mostly consistent for UGC videos because most UGC videos come on Instagram or TikTok. So the aspect ratio here is 9:16. But if you want to adapt it for multiple aspect ratios, feel free to change that as well. And finally, we have additional details. Here you can add anything that we might have missed with the other parameters. Like I want my influencer's hair to be curly. I want their eye to be of a certain color, blah, 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 whatever it is. Now, this style of prompting got pretty popular during the VO3 era, which was almost like a year ago. It's popularly known as JSON prompting, where you have a key and you have a value. And when you actually prompt like this, you tend to get slightly better outputs. And it's just a much more structured way of prompting. So I've linked this prompt in a document in the description. You guys can actually go there, check it out, and you can just copy this entire format. All you need to do is fill out the details and put it into ChatGPT using Create Images. Okay, since I want to make one female and one male influencer, these are my prompts for male and female respectively. I'm just going to fire it up and let's see what comes out. All right, these are actually pretty decent results. I think I'm going to go with these honestly, but if you're not happy with your first results, you can obviously go and prompt again and iterate through multiple steps as well. We now have 2 AI influencers. Let's now head to step 2, which is place your product. Okay, so this is a pretty easy step. All you need is a picture of your product. Just make sure that the image is high res and the product is well lit so that the text details on the product don't get lost while generating the image. I'll use 2 products here. I want the male to promote this fictional energy energy drink I made. By the way, fun fact, while making up this fake energy drink, I also ended up making the entire brand guideline and playbook for it, including fonts, colors, typography, and even some social media creatives. So if you want me to create a separate video on how you can create marketing and design assets for your brand or product, just let me know in the comments and we'll make it happen. Back to UGC. Now for the female, I'll promote this fictional curly hair serum. I made the same brand guidelines and social media stuff for this product as well, because why not? Alright, now we have both influencers and products. Let's combine. I'll head over to ChatGPT. I'm first going to upload my influencer's picture and I'm going to upload this product's picture. And I'll just write a simple prompt saying, combine these two images. I want this person holding this product. Let's fire it up. And you have an image like that. Now, I am someone who likes having multiple options to work with, so I basically generated like a few more images of the influencer holding the product or the product being placed in front of them, multiple scenarios basically, so that I can have multiple starting points for my UGC videos. You can do the same as well, or you can just go with one of your images. I did the same steps for the other influencers as well, so these are what those outputs actually look like. So let's move on to step 3, which is create the actual ad itself. For this, I'll be using what's currently the best video model, which is Seedance 2.0. And you can access it on their official website, OpenArt or Hixfield. I'll be using Hixfield over here, so I'll just click on video. I'm going to click on Seedance 2.0 and I'll just upload one of the images of the influencer that is actually holding the product, and I'm going to type my prompt. Okay, so this is the second prompting framework I'm going to be teaching you in this video. Pay attention. I'm going to read out the prompt. Create a UGC ad, and we have a bunch of parameters over here. We have accent, vibe/mood, camera motion, eye direction, dialogue/action, and in brackets, we have list written. I'll tell you exactly what that means in just a bit. But let's start with the first parameter, which is accent. It's pretty obvious. It's basically what kind of accent do you want your influencer to have? Is it an Indian accent? Is it a British accent? Is it a French accent? What should they actually sound like? Vibe or mood is what should be the personality of that influencer. Do you want them to be really enthusiastic and excited, or do you want them to be casual and, semi-formal, business or whatever it is? What should the vibe of that person actually be? Next up, we have camera motion. Camera motion is again straight to the point. Do you want the influencer to be holding a selfie camera and walking while talking? Is that something that you want, or do you want it stationary? Do you want it kept in one place? Do you want no motion at all? Type the camera motion over here. Then we have eye direction. Do you want them to be looking into the camera all the time, or do you want them to be, looking at the street or walking where they're actually going and then talking? And finally, we have dialogue/action. The reason I've written list in brackets is because you have to provide a list of dialogues with an appropriate action. So the format over here is you have number 1, dialogue, what action you want them to do while saying this dialogue. Second dialogue, what action you want them to do while saying the second dialogue, and so on and so on. So if I were to give a basic example over here, let's say that we are talking about the lady who is promoting the hair serum product, right? The first dialogue can be something like, I absolutely love this hair serum. And the action is the lady takes the hair serum from her table and she just has it in her hand. The second line is, I've been using it for 3 months and it's better than anything I've ever used. And the action over here is she's just looking at the product and she's just looking at the product and saying these lines. The third line can be something like, I absolutely recommend this to everyone. And the action can be she's showing the product to the camera. Okay, I'm just going to run this and I'm just going to show you what that dialogue action combination actually looks like and why this style of prompting is the best.
I absolutely love this hair serum. I have been using this for 3 months and it's better than anything I have used. I absolutely recommend this to everyone.
You saw that, right? It actually nailed down all of these details to the T. Right? You got the dialogue, you got the exact kind of action over there. That's how good Seedance 2.0 is, but honestly, the way you prompt actually matters a lot more over here. So I'm basically just going to fill up the details for the male and the female influencer as well, and I'm just going to hit run, and here are the outputs.
Bro, this thing hits different. 0 sugar, full send, Tiger X.
Wow, aren't those like really sick outputs? Like, it just came from this one simple prompting framework. That's it. We didn't try like 10 times or anything like that. This is literally like within the first 1 to 2 set of tries that we actually had. Now, if you want to get creative, you can also generate additional shots and B-rolls while your avatar is talking and stitch it together to make something like this.
I absolutely love this hair serum. I have been using this for 3 months and it's better than anything I have used. I absolutely recommend this to everyone.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you generate your UGC ad using AI. By the way, we do free live masterclasses almost every Sunday on tutorials just like these. I've left the link for that below, and don't forget to subscribe and like the video. I'll see you next time.